So I started my walk at the Sheriff Creek's parking lot. And now I'm going to be walking to, I'll show you, the Fire Tower Lookout and the Rangers Heritage Center. I believe that I drove there when I went on a tour with Elliot Lake retirement living, but I've never walked there. So when I get there, you're gonna see what I see. So it is still closed for the season, but I know there are cars parked there, and I'm assuming that they've all walked up. You know, I think the city needs to do that to protect themselves, you know, for insurance purposes and so on. So the signs are clear. This is closed for the season. The tower lookout site is closed as well. It also tells you that you're in bear country. I think this whole area is bear country. We're in the middle of the bush. What do you want, right? November to April. So perhaps at the end of April, beginning of May, it's going to open up. But I will let you know when I get up there. If anybody's interested in doing the Camino, this, although not very steep hill, is probably going to be a good workout. Because when you walk the Camino, there's a lot of these hills. Sometimes about the same, and sometimes much steeper. And just when you think you're at the top, guess what? Yep, there's another one. And this one seems to be a little longer. So, here we go, right? Just like on the Camino. It reminds me a little bit of that because there were times during the Camino that you really thought you were there. You know, that you were done for a while. And if you didn't look at the app, you wouldn't know. But if you looked at the app, magnified it a bit, you would go, oh no, this is not the big one. I remember doing that the last time when my friend and I walked the Portugal Central route. It wasn't the big one. You knew when you had walked the big one. Anyways, here we go. Beautiful though. So I've asked somebody on my way down, on my way up I should say, if I'm almost there. And she said, yes, you're almost there. And I believe it's true. Because I can see, well, you can definitely see the tower. Hang on. Right, so you can see the tower, but you can also see that, well, I know you might not be able to see it, but I can tell that I'm almost there. Woohoo! Voila. Okay. And that, my friend, is what it looks like. I like that they have a little lookout here. Capola. Let's go down and check it out. What goes down must come up, right? Oh, this is really cool. Good thing they got garbage cans. I really appreciate that. The tower's right here, but I want to see it from this location where you can see, you know, how deep it is. But what I really like too, you can see the highway. You can see the different lakes. They're still frozen. Beautiful. I think what I'll do is I'm going to take a video using the horizontal landscape instead of the vertical one. So that'll be a different video altogether. I'll be going up to the fire tower as well in just a second. So I am at a lookout. You'll just have to look at the horizontal video. This is more the vertical one. I'm just finishing up that video. Beautiful. And here I am, right here, relaxing before I head back down. Yep, what comes up and down and up and down must go down. And then from the end of that road, I'll be turning left to walk. I don't know, maybe it's just 2 kilometers to get to my car. That'll be it. See you later. I hope you're enjoying the view. Okay, here's the weird thing, that I'm already at the entrance of the tower. And I'm thinking, didn't I just leave up there? And I really thought that I'd have a few more little hills to get to this part here, but I'm here. That's crazy. So it's really not as long as I thought. You know, every time you walk something for the very first time, it always seems longer because it felt like it was very hilly. That's true. That's a fact. It is very hilly, but not as long as one would think. And now I'm at this part here, and then I'm going to be turning left at the end and heading to my car, which is probably not going to be that long either. Because from the Sheriff Creek Trail to the top, I think I had only done about 5,000 steps. I checked on my phone now. I don't know how accurate it is, but it certainly felt like it was more than that. Anyways, talk to you later. Have a great day.